Hi, everybody. It is Sunday, December 1st, 2024. Well, we finally made it to December. I have no idea where the month of November went, but it just went zoom zoom. So, I'm here today to do another video, my first video of this month. I'm going to try to do as many videos this month as I possibly can do. First, I'm going to give you some updates of what I've been up to. So, yesterday, my friend Audra texted me and asked if I wanted to get together after I got home from dialysis, and we did that for a little bit. We went to the Bigfoot and we were going to have loaded tots, but instead of loaded tots, we had some chicken bacon ranch nachos. I brought the leftovers home. And I was gonna have not the rest of them, but some of them for dinner, but most of it was just chips and maybe a little bit of cheese and maybe a few of the green onions and chicken. And I put it in for a little too long and I burnt the cheese. So I just decided to say, never mind, I won't have dinner tonight. But anyway, the nachos were good when they were warm when we ate them there. And then today she was out and about doing some sparking for Walmart delivery. And she was asked me if I was up, and I said yeah. And since it wasn't, everything was pretty much went not busy by the time she got a hold of me. We decided to go to, well, at first we were going to go downtown because we hadn't been in a while, down to a place called the Globe, which is a gay and lesbian nightclub. But on Sundays, they usually, I don't know why, but last Sunday they looked closed too. They usually have breakfast and a drag show. Well, it didn't look like anything was happening over there. And so before I got a little car, Audra's like, I'll walk over there and see if they're open, and they weren't. So that was a bust. So we just came back to our side of town and decided to go to Bolo's for breakfast. And I had chicken and waffle, big Belgian waffle about this big, and a nice big piece of chicken. I cut it into fours, and I didn't eat the chicken, so I brought the chicken home and about one half of the waffle. I couldn't even eat, like, well, not half of it, probably like a quarter of it, I'd say, because I cut it it apart into, sorry, I cut it into um, fours, and I ate a little bit of it plus the eggs because it came with a side of eggs. And she took, and I put some butter and some syrup on the other half because I thought I would at least eat half of it, but it was filling. I don't know, guys. My appetite isn't what it used to be. So Audra took that half that I didn't eat that had the butter and the syrup on it, and then I brought home the other two halves of the waffle and the piece of chicken. So my mom decided to or asked me if she could have one piece of it. I said sure, why not? So she had that half, so I have a little bit of that left. And then we came home. So that's what I've been up to lately. The kiddos are doing good. I thought I better show them. There they are. Sorry, my sweatshirt's in the way. That's another thing. I decided to just wear, what? What?
Oh, I just wanted to make sure you didn't have your Rice Krispie things out in the
No,
heat.
no, they're right here.
Oh, there they are.
Uh,
No, I'm good.
oh my goodness. Sorry about that. I don't know what he wanted, but just to tell me one thing. Anyway, that's what I did. So let's get on to the main part of this video. That's an update on me. Um, it is December. This little calendar has a verse on it. So this is what I like to call the verse of the month for the month of December. And then I am going to read a little bit of a devotional for you. And this verse is from 2 Corinthians 13, verse 11. And it says, "The God of love and peace will be with you." So again, the God of love and peace will be with you. 2 Corinthians 13, verse 11. And to go along with that, there's a devotional in this one that would go perfect with that little verse of the month. And it is titled, "The Wonderful Love of God." And I'm just going to read the devotional part of it, but I'm not going to read the verse part of it. So here's the devotional. One thing believers can always count on is the law of God as demonstrated in Christ. Know Christ, love Christ, follow Christ, cling to Him, and the love of God will surround you all your life and beyond. So great, so constant, and unwavering is this love of God that we find in Christ, that nothing of any sort, no matter how formidable, can separate you from it. Truck this tremendous promise into your heart, insert it deeply into your mind, and never forget it. Keep close to Christ and His loving protection and help will follow you all the days of your life. So, verse of the month, to reiterate, is from 2 Corinthians 13:11. The God of love and peace be with you. And the verse that they have it under on the calendar is the New King James Version. Now, I'm sure between the New King James Version and the NIV, it's probably just the same. So I'm just going to go with this version. So 2 Corinthians 13, verse 11, that's the verse of the month, and a little devotional to go with it, plus an update on me, and I'm also having a little bit of a snack. Usually I don't, I don't, I don't, usually I don't know how well you can see that, but it's some carrots, some ranch dip, a little bit of leftover turkey, and some green onions. I like green onions, but I think I like them better when they're cut up into little pieces, like I like them better when they're cut up into pieces, like the little green onions that were cut up in the nachos yesterday, because the green onions are a little bit stringy when they're whole like this. When they're like, oops, when they're whole like this, they're a little stringy. But when they're cut up, they're a lot better. They're a little stringy like celery. That's probably why I like them, but I don't eat them very often. So some carrots, some ranch dip, and some celery for a little snack. There's a devotion and an update for you. And verse of the month. If you like this kind of content, please feel free to hit that subscribe button, comment down below, share with your friends, and make my watch time and view times go up. They are terrible as can be. I need to start making as many videos this month as possible. Try to surpass November. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, remember, have a great week and be blessed. Be a blessing.